Hey you gentle cuties, Markoon here. Today I'm going to talk about how much money I've earned from my biggest song, which has about 3.8 million streams across Spotify and Apple Music. In February 2016, I released a song called Lamborghini Tears. It's a 5-minute mush-mouth melodic ballad about the trappings of materialism.
Money, 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 all I know. Spend it, can I take it when I'm gone? If happiness elude me after all my years of Lamborghini leather just to wipe my tears.
I never shot a video for the song or spent any time or money promoting it besides just posting it on social media, but for one reason or another, the song took off and did some pretty big numbers, at least for me. So let's dig into those numbers and see just how rich Markoon is. Got the old TuneCore account pulled up. TuneCore is simply a distributor that allows you to get all your music on all the streaming platforms for a small yearly fee. I've since switched to DistroKid because it's better, but this song came out in 2016 and I didn't know very much, so TuneCore it is. As you can see, we've got just under 3.8 million streams for a total earned revenue of $15,759.35. Of that total, $848 comes from sales of songs on iTunes or Amazon Music or whatever, which shows you just how much things have changed in the last 5 years. When's the last time you bought a song on iTunes? So anyway, that leaves us with $14,910.41 from streaming, which is just under $4,000 per million streams. Then, you gotta break down your expenses. First, you gotta pay your producer. Some producers charge a fee up front, some take points on the back end, which just means they earn a percentage of whatever the song generates forever. Some want a combination of both. Usually, if you're an artist without a big budget, it's advantageous to find a producer who will take points on the back end. Judge, aka Jude, aka The GOAT, who has cuts with Young Thug, Migos, NBA Youngboy, and last but not least, Markoon, produced this one. And I believe he had 15%, so that's about $2,300 for producer fees. Also, you've got to pay to record, mix, and master the song. I've always recorded myself, but I didn't really start doing final mixes and masters until about 2017, so I had to pay for that on this one. I believe I paid $60 an hour to get this one mixed, and we spent about 6 hours on it with all the revisions and whatnot, so that's about $360 for mixing and mastering. So that leaves us with a total of $2,660 in expenses. So 15.7K minus 2.6K, Lamborghini Tears has netted me just over $13,000, which is a big number, but that's also over the course of 5 years, and you gotta keep in mind Lamborghini Tears is my most streamed song by far. Chewy. Chew. It's enough. To make $50K a year in gross revenue, you'd have to do about 12.5 million streams in 12 months, and that's not taking into account any expenses. Producer fees, mixing and mastering, recording, music videos, marketing and promotion, whatever. Of course, artists can have other revenue sources as well, like touring and merch, but when you really dig into the numbers, it makes you realize just how much volume you need to be doing in streaming in order to make decent money from it. Now, I'm not here to complain about streaming at all. I definitely don't wish to go back to the days when the record labels were the gatekeepers and you had to sell your left testicle to Atlantic Records just to get your CD on the shelf at Circuit City, but shit could definitely be improved. Starting with the editorial playlist at Spotify, where I'm sure there's a whole bunch of payola and ass eating going on, which I'm really not into unless it specifically involves Ted Cruz. So, just a few short months after I released my most commercially successful song ever, I decided I was tired of being broke and I quit music to become a cockroach who takes money from gas station people, or in other words, a professional poker player. Now, I just make music because I'd be sad as shit if I didn't. And while I'd love for the music to make a bit more money, I've realized my taste is maybe a bit eclectic for most. So any money the music brings in from streaming, a nice little bonus. Thank you guys for watching me talk about how rich I am from my songs, and have a gentle day.